Here's a question nobody wants to answer honestly. When was the last time you actually pushed yourself? Not busy, not tired, pushed. Because here's the truth you've been avoiding. You're not lazy, you're comfortable. And comfort is far more dangerous than laziness. Because laziness feels bad. Comfort feels fine. And fine is exactly where dreams go to die. Psychologists have a name for this trap. It's called the region beta paradox. Harvard researcher Daniel Gilbert discovered something strange about human behavior. When life gets really bad, we change it. We quit the terrible job. We leave the toxic relationship. We fix the crisis. But when life is just okay, just tolerable, just comfortable enough, we do nothing. For years, sometimes forever. The paradox is that people stuck in mildly bad situations often stay stuck longer than people in terrible ones because mild discomfort never triggers the alarm that forces change. Think about that. Your situation isn't painful enough to escape, so you don't. You have a bed. You have Wi-Fi. You have food delivered to your door. Your brain looks around and says, "We're safe. Why would we do anything hard?" And that voice isn't weakness. It's biology. Your brain runs on a principle called homeostasis. Its number one job is not to make you successful. Its number one job is to keep you alive while burning as little energy as possible. For thousands of years, that was brilliant. Conserving energy meant surviving winter. Avoiding risk meant not getting eaten. But your brain hasn't updated its software. It still treats a difficult workout, a hard conversation, or starting that project like a threat to your survival. So it negotiates just 5 more minutes. Start Monday. You deserve a break. Sound familiar? That's not your personality talking. That's a survival system that doesn't know the danger is gone. And modern life has weaponized this system against you. Every app on your phone is engineered by teams of scientists to give you effortless dopamine. A scroll, a like, a new video, small hits of reward with zero effort. Researchers at the University of Virginia ran a famous experiment where people had to sit alone with their thoughts for 15 minutes. No phone, nothing. Many participants chose to give themselves electric shocks rather than sit in silence. Let that sink in. We have become so addicted to easy stimulation that mild boredom feels like torture. So when your goals require deep, slow, boring effort, your brain compares it to the instant rewards in your pocket, and your goals lose every time. Here's where it gets worse. Comfort doesn't stay still, it shrinks. Psychologists call your comfort zone exactly what it is, a zone. And like a muscle, it changes based on use. Every time you avoid something hard, the zone gets smaller. The workout you skip today makes tomorrow's workout feel harder. The conversation you avoid this week feels impossible next month. You're not standing still. You're moving backwards in slow motion, and it's so gradual you never notice. But here's the part that should give you hope. The same mechanism works in reverse. In 1908, 2 psychologists, Yerkes and Dodson, discovered that human performance doesn't peak in comfort. It peaks under moderate stress. Not crushing pressure, not zero pressure. That middle zone where a task is hard enough to demand your full attention. Modern researchers found the same thing in flow states, the condition where people report feeling most alive and performing their best. Flow only happens when the challenge slightly exceeds your current skill. Read that again. You literally cannot feel fully alive inside your comfort zone. It is biologically impossible. So what do you actually do? Not a motivational speech. A system. First, stop waiting to feel ready. The feeling of readiness comes after you start, not before. Neuroscientists call it behavioral activation. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Waiting for motivation is like waiting to get strong before you go to the gym. Second, shrink the entry point. Your brain resists big tasks, so make the first step stupidly small. Don't write the book. Write 1 sentence. Don't do the workout. Put on your shoes. The resistance you feel is front-loaded. It lives at the starting line, and once you cross it, it mostly disappears. Third, schedule discomfort on purpose. 1 hard thing every single day. A cold shower, a difficult task before you check your phone, a no when it would be easier to say yes. You're not doing it for the thing itself. You're training your brain to stop treating discomfort as danger. Fourth, raise your baseline pain. Remember the region beta paradox. If comfort keeps you stuck, make your current situation uncomfortable. Tell people your goal publicly. Set a deadline with real consequences. Give your brain a reason to move. Because here's the final truth. 10 years from now, you will be somewhere. That part is not optional. The only question is whether you got there by design or by default. Comfort will always be there, waiting, warm, and patient. It's not going anywhere, but neither are you if you keep choosing it. You're not lazy. You never were. You're comfortable. And now that you know the difference, staying there is a choice. If this hit you, subscribe, because next week we're going deeper into the psychology your comfort zone doesn't want you to see.